So the whole report's going to come out, I would say probably before May 1st, sometime late April. And why it takes so long is they have to take out any kind of person's name or information that subsequently was not involved. So they interviewed hundreds of people. And if they weren't involved, they don't want to have their name. Somebody might hurt them with that. So they got to redact all that stuff. But it'll be out there. But by the time it gets out there, no one will care. All right? So this story ends on Friday. The Mueller story ends on Friday. Now, Trump has got a tremendous gift from this story because his reelection campaign now has changed 100%. So tomorrow, he's got his first campaign rally in Michigan. So he's going to wail. You know what he's going to do. And Fox News will take it. Trump probably speak for 4.5 hours tomorrow. I think it'll be like the Jerry Lewis telethon because he's just going to let it fly. And he's going to get, it's like that scene in The Godfather when Michael's grandson is getting baptized and they cut away to Barzini getting it. That's what it's going to be tomorrow night because he's just going to go down the list, the president is, of people who did him wrong in the Mueller investigation. Into a boom, boom, boom. And now that this story is on the minds of everyone, this will be effective. But you're not going to be able to carry it much longer than this week. So there's a Quinnipiac poll out now. That's a college in Connecticut, Quinnipiac. It's a good school. But they give me the research data. It doesn't make any sense. Quinnipiac says in this poll, Republicans 47% of the respondents, Democrats 65, and Independents 53, which adds up to 165%. All right, of course, that's you math majors know you can only have 100% of anything. When the sports people say, I'm giving 110%, that means they flunked out. They can't give 110%, okay? So I'm just warning you, this poll might be suspect. Says, do you think Special Counsel Mueller's report should be released? So 84%. Americans want it out, sure. I mean, who doesn't want it out? And then, do you think the investigation had any links or coordination between President Trump's election and the Russian government was a legitimate investigation or a witch hunt? Legitimate 49, witch hunt 43. That's a high witch hunt number. That's a high number. Now, myself, I told the president, who I spoke to recently, that actually Mueller's investigation was good for him. Because if he didn't have it, then the MSNBCs, the New York Times, the CNNs, be able to run wild with even more speculation. And there's no counter to it. Now, for the right-wingers who demonize Mueller and his merry men, you know, maybe you step back from that. Because Mueller looks like did a fair job here. Looks like. We'll see. So the president had two tweets that I'll read to you. The first one is, quote, the mainstream media is under fire and being scorned all over the world as being corrupt and fake. For 2 years, they pushed the Russian collusion delusion when they always knew there was no collusion. They truly are the enemy of the people and the real opposition party. That's tweet number one. Tweet number two, the fake news media has lost tremendous credibility with its corrupt coverage of the legal Democrat witch hunt of your all-time favorite duly elected president, me. A little humor. TV ratings, CNN, MSNBC tanked last night. That is true.